Gentlemen, let me ask you a question. When you wake up in the morning, what's the very first thing you do? Do you grab a cup of coffee, skip breakfast, or maybe sit in your favorite chair and scroll through the news? For men over 60, these small morning habits might seem harmless. But here's the shocking truth. One common mistake could be accelerating the shrinkage of your leg muscles, making it harder to stay strong, walk confidently, and maintain your independence. And the worst part? Most men don't even realize they're doing it every single day. Today, I'm going to reveal what this mistake is, how it speeds up muscle loss, and, most importantly, what you can do instead to protect your strength, your vitality, and your freedom as you age. Now, let's talk about the science. After the age of 60, men lose up to 1% of their muscle mass every year. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it's one of the biggest hidden threats to your independence. You may notice it when climbing stairs feels harder, when your legs feel weaker after a short walk, or when you can't lift groceries the way you used to. What many men don't realize is that muscle loss often starts in the legs, the very foundation of your mobility. Your thighs and calves are not just about strength, they're about circulation, balance, and energy. When these muscles shrink, the risk of falls, fractures, and fatigue skyrockets. And yes, one simple morning mistake could be making this problem much worse. So, what is this mistake? It's skipping high-quality protein and circulation-friendly foods in the morning. Many men over 60 rely on coffee alone, or worse, a sugary pastry or processed cereal. This sets the body up for muscle breakdown instead of muscle building. Because after a long night of fasting, your muscles are already in a catabolic, or breakdown, state. If you don't feed them the right nutrients in the morning, your body starts breaking down muscle tissue for energy. And when you pair that with poor blood flow, which is common in older men due to vascular changes, your leg muscles get even less of the oxygen and amino acids they need to stay strong. Think about it like this. Your morning meal is like fueling up your car before a long drive. If you skip it, or if you put in low-quality fuel, your engine sputters. Your body is no different. Without the right combination of protein, healthy fats, and circulation-boosting foods, your leg muscles simply cannot recover or grow. Over time, this accelerates weakness, reduces stamina, and leaves you feeling tired throughout the day. Many of my patients have told me that before they made this change, they thought feeling weak in the legs was just part of getting older. But after fixing their morning routine, they were shocked by how quickly their energy and strength began to return. Let me give you an example. I had a patient, Jim, who was 67 years old. He used to skip breakfast, grab coffee, and head out for his day. Within a few years, he noticed his thighs getting thinner, his balance getting worse, and even his golf swing losing power. When I explained to him that his morning routine was robbing his muscles of strength, he was surprised, but willing to try a change. We added just one simple, protein-rich food to his morning, along with circulation-friendly options, and within weeks, Jim noticed he could walk longer, stand taller, and even play a full round of golf without fatigue. It wasn't magic. It was simply science and consistency. So, if you're over 60, I want you to pay close attention. The mistake is not giving your body the nutrients it desperately needs in the morning. But the solution isn't complicated. In fact, it's enjoyable, satisfying, and will make you feel years younger. In the next section, I'm going to share with you the exact foods that not only protect your leg muscles, but also improve circulation, boost vitality, and help you avoid the crippling effects of sarcopenia. These aren't exotic or expensive foods, they're everyday options that you can start adding to your breakfast tomorrow. And trust me, once you see the difference, you'll never go back. Now let's get into the solution. What foods should you eat in the morning to protect your muscles and keep your legs strong? The first and most important is eggs. Eggs are nature's perfect protein. Each egg contains all the essential amino acids your muscles need to rebuild after sleep. In fact, studies show that older adults who eat eggs in the morning have higher muscle strength than those who rely on carbs alone. But here's the secret: don't just eat the whites. The yolk contains vitamin D, choline, and healthy fats that improve hormone function and muscle repair. A breakfast of 2 to 3 eggs, paired with vegetables, can give your muscles exactly what they need to stay firm and strong. The second food is oats combined with nuts or seeds. Oats on their own are rich in fiber and help regulate blood sugar, but when you add almonds, walnuts, or chia seeds, you're giving your body magnesium, omega-3s, and plant-based proteins that directly improve circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach your leg muscles, keeping them energized throughout the day. One of my patients, Charles, who struggled with constant leg cramps, switched from white toast to oats with walnuts in the morning. Within 2 weeks, his cramps eased, and his walking stamina doubled. Sometimes it's not about medications, it's about the right fuel at the right time. The third food I recommend is Greek yogurt with berries. Greek yogurt is packed with casein protein, which is slow digesting and supports muscle repair over hours. Berries, on the other hand, are rich in antioxidants and flavonoids that improve circulation and reduce inflammation. Many men don't realize that chronic inflammation is one of the hidden causes of muscle shrinkage and stiffness. When you start your day with this powerful combination, you're not only feeding your muscles but also protecting your joints and blood vessels. A bowl of Greek yogurt with blueberries or raspberries is simple, delicious, and muscle-protecting. The fourth food is one most men overlook: spinach or leafy greens in the morning. Spinach is loaded with nitrates, which naturally widen blood vessels and improve blood flow to your legs. In fact, research shows that nitrates in leafy greens can increase muscle efficiency by nearly 10%. That means your legs work better with less effort. Try blending spinach into a morning omelet or even a smoothie. It might sound unusual at first, but once you make it a habit, you'll notice your legs feel stronger during daily activities like climbing stairs, walking the dog, or even standing for longer periods. Finally, let's talk about lean proteins like turkey or salmon. Adding these foods to your breakfast or mid-morning meal provides not only protein but also omega-3 fatty acids, which improve muscle recovery and reduce stiffness. Omega-3s act like oil for your joints and muscles, keeping them flexible and strong. I had a 72-year-old patient named Robert who loved smoked salmon. When he began including it twice a week in his breakfast, he noticed his morning walks became smoother and his knees didn't ache as much. Simple changes like this can add years of mobility to your life. So, what happens when you combine these foods: eggs, oats with nuts, Greek yogurt with berries, spinach, and lean proteins? You create a powerful anti-sarcopenia breakfast that fuels your muscles, supports blood flow, and reduces inflammation all at once. Think of it as your armor against weakness. Every morning you have a choice: to either weaken your body slowly with poor choices or strengthen it with foods that work for you. The men who take this seriously often report that within weeks, their legs feel more stable, their stamina returns, and their overall vitality improves dramatically. Let me share another story with you. A patient of mine, Harold, age 70, had resigned himself to using a cane for short walks. He thought weakness in his legs was inevitable. But after reviewing his morning habits, we realized he was making the same mistake: skipping protein and relying on coffee and toast. We adjusted his breakfast to include eggs, spinach, and oats. Within 2 months, Harold was walking without his cane and even joined his grandson on a hike. His confidence returned, and so did his independence. Stories like Harold's are not rare. They're the result of giving the body exactly what it needs. It's important to remember that muscle loss isn't just about appearance, it's about independence. Weak legs can mean losing the ability to walk confidently, drive safely, or even get up from a chair without assistance. But when you commit to the right morning routine, you're investing in your freedom. The foods I mentioned aren't luxuries, they're tools. Tools to keep you mobile, active, and living life on your own terms. Think of every breakfast as a small investment in the quality of your next decade. Now, some of you might be wondering, "Doctor, isn't exercise more important than diet?" Exercise is absolutely crucial, but without the right fuel, your muscles can't respond properly to physical activity. It's like trying to build a house without bricks. Strength training and walking are powerful tools, but if your diet is working against you, you're not going to see results. By skipping protein and circulation-boosting foods in the morning, you're sabotaging your hard work. On the other hand, when you combine a healthy breakfast with movement, the results are multiplied. This is where true vitality begins. Another key point to remember is hydration. Many men wake up dehydrated, which reduces circulation and makes the muscles stiff. Starting your morning with a glass of water infused with lemon or even just plain water before coffee can make a noticeable difference in how your legs feel. Dehydration is often mistaken for weakness. I encourage my patients to think of hydration as a simple but powerful medicine, one that works instantly and sets the stage for better muscle function throughout the day. If you're thinking it's too late to make these changes, let me reassure you, it's never too late. Muscle responds to good nutrition and movement at any age. I've worked with men in their 80s who have rebuilt leg strength and regained mobility after making these adjustments. The body is resilient, and it wants to heal and grow stronger. All you need to do is give it the right support. Imagine waking up with energy, walking confidently without fear of falling, and knowing that your legs are strong enough to carry you through the next 20 years. That future is possible if you start today. Gentlemen, here's the bottom line. The morning mistake of skipping protein and circulation-friendly foods accelerates leg muscle loss. But the solution is simple. Fuel your body each morning with eggs, oats and nuts, Greek yogurt with berries, leafy greens, and lean proteins. Add hydration, and you have a recipe for strength, vitality, and independence. Don't let sarcopenia steal your freedom. Take control of your mornings, and you'll take control of your future. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to try these changes for just 1 week and notice the difference in your energy, strength, and confidence. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe, share it with a friend, and leave a comment below. Remember, you are never too old to take charge of your health. Your best years are not behind you, they're waiting for you, starting with tomorrow's breakfast.